Welcome back, everybody. Derrick Sue, your 2022 Oakland mayoral candidate for Zenny 62 Media, Oakland News Now. The other day I was out doing some shopping. It was getting near dinner time, so I decided, I've been watching this commercial on TV for the new Togo's pastrami cheesesteak sandwich. And so since I was right next door shopping, I decided to indulge with eating out since it was dinner time. And I also needed to pay my driver who, as many of you know, I don't drive anymore because of my cancer situation. And so I stopped driving for safety of everybody. But anyway, it's shocking. It is shocking at how expensive eating any kind of meal outside of the home is nowadays. And in fact, I had the shock of my life recently at Togo's. And so I've been wanting to try out that new pastrami cheesesteak sandwich that's been advertised all over TV, and it looks really good. And let me tell you, it is an excellent sandwich, just that the cost is a shocker, and not only a shocker in price, but also a shocker in the sense that Togo's cuts off 3 inches of the bread before they make your sandwich. They cut off 3 inches and throw it into this little box. I don't know what the purpose of that is, but one of the things that I did notice, they took the bread, the foot-long bread, out of the oven and cut 3 inches off of it, meaning that you got a 9-inch sandwich rather than a 12-inch sandwich. And the 6-inch sandwich still remains on the menu, and it's expensive. It's terribly expensive. We're talking $11, $12 for a 6-inch at Togo's. I love their new sandwich, but the price is a showstopper. Believe me, it is a showstopper, because when after I placed the order and they were in the progressing to make the sandwiches, the cashier rang me up, and then when the cashier told me $42 and some change, it's like, what? For Togo sandwiches? I'm used to eating in a sit-down restaurant setting and paying $42 for a meal for 2 people. And then to have this as a carry-out at $42, let me tell you, it was an eye-opener. I don't know how people do it nowadays, but eating out and entertainment has gotten terribly expensive, and our wages, our incomes have not kept up. And if you're like myself, I'm on a fixed income where I don't have the ability to go out and create more income without a penalty. And once I reach a certain threshold, then they start removing $1 of my Social Security benefit, a dollar for dollar removal of benefits. And so folks that say, well, just go out and get a second job, get another job. I said, well, that jeopardizes my Social Security benefit on a monthly basis. So I can make a little bit more, about $1,400, almost $1,500. I have to stay under $1,500. I can only go $1,499. If I go $1,500, I start losing benefits, dollar for dollar. And so I don't know how folks are doing this. Wages haven't kept up, but yet, holy moly, that was an eye-opener on this sandwich. I'm used to paying $10, maybe $11 for an entire meal. at most fast food outlets. But then what I've been noticing is even if you go to In-N-Out Burgers, that's over $10 meal now, just for a double animal style in the large size where you get the fries and the drink. So that's over $10. And then I just had a follower say that they just went to Wendy's and paid $10 for a Wendy's meal. So now it seems like $10 is the threshold of what a meal is going to cost nowadays from a fast food restaurant. And I remember thinking that $5, $6 for a takeout fast food meal was high, but now we literally have doubled that. So it's a shocker. I don't know how people are going to do it, but what we're going to have to do is find a way to reduce the cost of housing, because housing is what's taking all the money away from everybody's lifestyles and the way that they're able to pay their bills. And so we have to find a way to lower the cost of housing. My Path plan does that. Tiny home villages also. We are looking at other programs that are going to fit nicely with My Path program. So stay tuned. We're just going to be continuing working on reducing the cost of housing here in Oakland and the Bay Area, specifically Oakland, because of our housing and homeless crisis. Thanks for joining me today. We'll be right back.